Good evening, Max Brand. Hope you are doing well. Another good week. I would like for it to be complete, but running into memory issues yet again. We are newly acquainted to this, so this is nothing new. Nothing new at all. I don't understand what See, the memory thing is tricky because the memory thing depends upon like something that triggers like the whole mass thing. So like 97% should be good enough for you to build. 97% should be enough to build the facade, but um, more nonsense yet again. I think it's safe to say, to go out on a limb, that they are not going to change this mode next year. I know I see a lot of people that make suggestions for it and like talk about like what they would like to see in this mode next year. And frankly, I'm like, you're lucky if you're getting this mode next year, let alone see something special in it. You know, like this is a show, bro. This is a show. It's a crazy show. I love it though. I love the challenge. I love building this stuff, but like the whole constant like you create this ballpark and then it turns generic, and then you need to know like the tricks and stuff to like you know keep it like keep it like bringing it back to its original status. It's like, bro, this is a trip, man. This is a lot of work. My season is like trying to catch a mouse in this damn place, you know. So annoying. Can't sleep, so I'm gonna figure something out. I think that's too narrow, though. It's too narrow. I did so much research and so much history on this thing over the past 2 years. It's not even funny, and I loved it. Every second of it, every minute. I found so much footage. I have the blueprints from the archives. Um, I have the blueprints from the archives from 1949 when they were building it, and yeah, I just, I mean, granted, I was supposed to have started like on multiple other ballparks since then, but um, I just don't know what I can do to take this down. So let's see if this can work. This is where it gets painful. You know what I mean? Like I think the problem is these houses pack a punch. Yeah, these houses pack a punch. I'm gonna figure out something with that. Um, it's just ridiculous to like do all of this and take stuff off and everything. I don't know. They never came out. SDS never came out and talked about like um the issues or all of that. So this is kind of the right size. You want to get this facade right. You want to match home plate with that because that's pretty much where it's at now. Um, Happy holidays to everyone. If you celebrate, if not, then we're kind of in that weird in between period where like post Thanksgiving, um, pre Christmas. Like my favorite time is like the post Christmas, like that week before Christmas and New Year's. It's that weird in between thing, and it's you know. So we're gonna do this smack dab in the middle. Oh, it went away real quick, Max. I remember in MLB The Show 21, there's usually people who build the stupid stadiums and stuff. They went away. They go away probably around like May, because there's only so many like edgelord, like creepy, cringy ballparks you can make. They go away, and then the real ballpark creators gave up on it because number one, um, people demand you to build ballparks. You charge them, then they complain and call you a sellout because apparently you're supposed to do stuff for free. And then on top of that, MLB The Show, SDS basically neglected this mode for microtransactions. So that really left I just continue to do it because, well, I love classical ballparks and I like being able to create this stuff. So, um, okay, so we're at home plate right here. I just gotta get this lined up. That's the whole entire thing. If I can get this lined up, I'm good. I'm trying to think like how to line this thing up. Yeah, you're right, Max. Most people gave up on this mode because it's just the memory sucks. It's like you go through all this hard work to like build a you go through all this hard work to like build a ballpark, and then like you come back and it's like some generic thing. So like there's like a memory leak or a glitch or something, which I mean like it hasn't been fixed in like the past 2 years. So I highly doubt if it's going to be touched or fixed come next year. I'm gonna be real honest. Like I'm not gonna be negative, but I'm just gonna be realistic and say here that I don't think this mode's gonna change much. I think they're gonna come back if they do come back with this mode next year. They're gonna come back with the monsters and the T-Rexes and that weird baby prop for whatever reason that thing's in here. And they're just going to do that, and they're just going to sell it like the way that it is. And, good luck to you. Hopefully you can process it and do what you got to do when you can do it. That's it. Kind of sucks, and it's sad. Like, if you see Spider-Man, like, because I got that from GameFly. I haven't played it yet because I've been trying to finish this. But if you play Spider-Man, like, you can see the graphics and you can see, like, all this stuff. Like, you can, like, ride rides on Coney Island and run around baseball laps, baseball diamonds, and stuff like that in a Spider-Man game. It's like you look at this game and it's like you have no movable cars. There's no cars that move. There's no traffic. There's no airplanes. There's no birds in creative stadium modes, which tells me that everything is workable for the ballparks that you're in. But once you get out of that mode, it's not workable anymore because, well, they just don't know how to work it. I think that's the reason why they don't put city flags in there, state flags, all that type of stuff. They just don't. They give you the bare minimum to work with what you can work with. And you know, I'm never one to be like, oh, you should be thankful for what you got. Like you should be thankful that there's a created stadium mode. Like, should I be thankful? Like I paid like $70 for this. I'm pretty sure like I have, I think I've paid the price. I should be able to get what I asked for, which is a quality product. I don't feel like this is. But the day and age of people began doing side deals of charging money if they want to. I don't blame those people. I was one of them. I seriously said, Cash App or when I put my stuff on TikTok, people used to be, yo, build this stadium, build that stadium, build this ballpark, build this ballpark. I was like, okay, pay me. They're like, oh, well, if you don't want to do it, you should just say you don't want to do it. Don't charge people money. Because everybody thinks things are free out here. It's funny. People will go to Iggy Azalea's OnlyFans and give that woman $55 million for an OnlyFans account. But yet you see a person here who is using real talent to build something, and it's met with reservations and criticisms. I mean, like, building ballparks for this game mode, to me, was kind of like building a model. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally building a model here. And people were like, oh, you're a sellout. Oh, you're charging people for things. It's like, well, yeah, if you're good at something, don't do it for free. It's a lot of work. Like, it takes a lot of time. It's like, but, you get home, this is like a whole week, monthly thing. And people didn't want to pay for it. I'm like, okay, cool. But then they used to do the things like, oh, I could get somebody to do it for free. All right, cool. Get them. Get them. Go get them. Have fun. Go get them, Tiger. Go get them. Make sure your people there when you send them. I don't do my stuff for free. That's it. Like, if I'm good at something, I'm not doing it for free. That's just it. The main issue and the problem is, for what I found, is that people will complain all day about the lack of creativity out here in today's world. People will say, oh man, all what people do, I go back to it again, oh man, all what people do is OnlyFans. Like, nobody puts like legit stuff out here. And then like you have people who like legitimately put stuff out here, they charge a price, and it's met with criticism. You literally have talented people who are like putting their hard-earned effort into building something for a game. It's like, I don't understand why anybody would ask anyone who's talented enough to do something for them and not expect a price. It takes time and money to do this. And I straight up tell people, I was like, listen, if you don't want me to build something for you, if you don't want me to charge you to build something for you, go learn how to build it yourself. To sit up there and to ask someone and to demand someone to build something. Like, on TikTok, people are so demanding and rude. They're like, well, you know what? You should build this ballpark. And I said, all right, pay me. But then you met with criticism. It's like, okay, cool. Like, would you go to a pizza shop and you ask, give me a slice? Charge me. Oh, you sell out. Like, it's like, look, I'm not trying to be arrogant, but like, I'm the one with the talent. Like, I'm the one that, like, worked hard as a kid to, like, learn how to draw, learn how to paint, learn how to sketch, you know. I'm the one that do all the research. You research all this stuff. You got to go into, like, topography and get a quality product. This takes time, takes money, takes effort. And it's like, people just crap on that like you're some rube. But, like, meanwhile, you got people out here who give, like, streamers money for, like, what? Sitting up there talking all day long? Like, Pokimane comes out with some raggedy old cookies that you could get at, like, Costco. And people were, like, forking over, like, $28, which was $7 each for a cookie that wasn't hers. But yet, this is met with criticism. It's like people pick weird hills to die on. It's like, if you don't want to pay for it, don't pay for it. Make a big deal out of it. Oh my God, he asked for a price to build his stuff. Yeah. Bro's got to eat. I don't apologize for it, bro. Joker said it best: if you're good at something, never do it for free. And some people like to do it for free. Go find them. Once they get like the 100th and 19th person asking them to build a ballpark of theirs, they're going to get tired of it too. It's just par for the course, man. I had some dude on here post, I think he's a Penguins fan or something, criticize my Three River Stadium from MLB Show 22. And he was like, oh man, like you did a disservice to this thing. Hey, buy the game, download it, and build it better than me. Who's stopping you? The amount of energy it takes to post on someone's wall and criticize them and criticize what they do, you could have done something better. But people these days don't want to do that. They just a pack of losers. I'll admit, the earlier stuff I built, like, I went back to look at, like, MLB The Show 21 and looked at that Memorial Stadium, and that thing was trash. That thing was terrible, bro. I to this day, I will always thank Blue and Gold 034, who literally did Memorial Stadium justice. And I looked at the design that he did, and I took it apart, and I added my own stuff, and I was like, how far can I push this thing? Like, how far can I push this thing to its limit? And I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And I realized, I said, wait a minute, hold on. Like, as limited as this game is in regards to, like, what you can do in it, I said, I can still, like, do something. I can still push this thing. And that's how you get it to be the actual shape that it's in. Just takes time and patience. If you care about your work, you're going to do it. So, there you go. That's just how it goes, bro. I think that thing's a little crooked. Okay. That is behind home plate. That's just the way it goes, man. People will die on weird hills. Like, oh man, your stuff is mid. You build crappy ballparks. Okay. Build it better than me. Go look at the ballpark. Go look at Three River Stadium. Download MLB The Show 23, and you go check this thing out and go see just how limited and how incapacitated and how claustrophobic this mode is for you to be a creator. And how, like, they literally designed this mode for you to just come in and build some happy dinosaur ballpark. like literally ignoring every single request and wish list that fans, diehard stadium building fans wanted for this mode over the past 3 years, and literally alienated a multitude of people who were on YouTube that were willing to build this stuff. Take a look. I'm taking my word for it. Go after it. So, good luck. Good luck trying to build something that's significant. And you're like, you start out with 84%, and you gotta like omit stuff because one more square block or concrete, it's 99%. But it's okay. Like they just gave you like Thanksgiving packs for Diamond Dynasty. Like, game is literally dead after the World Series. Like, how about upload some stuff that real fans want to play with? That would be cool. This stuff takes work, man. And me personally, like, I find it sad because, like, you know, I lost a lot of good YouTube friends. Well, I wouldn't call them friends. A lot of good YouTube partners who were building ballparks, and like you would bounce ideas off them, and you would see like their creative level, and they would make you good and better at what you would do, and you would make them better and good at what they would do. And literally one by one, every single one of them gave up. There's so many dead YouTube accounts now of people who would build these ballparks and would just say, screw this crap, I'm done, and would just walk away. Like, even the ones that would show off the ballparks that were there, like, they don't even do it no more. They've gotten, like, new jobs and stuff and decided to, like, go elsewhere. It's like, crazy crap, man. Like, it's sad. It's sad. You finally get the chance to make something that, like, makes you happy, and you can't do anything because what's the point? You put, like, 3 months of work in, and you come back, and it's like some generic ballpark that required no thought and no progress whatsoever. And, you know, SDS, and the crazy thing is, this year, SDS went in, saw that there was a glitch to make dome ballparks, and they fixed that thing ASAP. Meanwhile, you have a glitch here. You have a glitch here that has been in this mode since last year. A patch leak that has been in this thing since last year and have touched nothing to fix it. That is insane, bro. So, whatever, man. It's what it is. Games are too expensive these days to sit back and just be comfortable with a mediocre product. And a lot of people say, man, listen, like, I'd rather go out and get a job, work somewhere, get on with my life. It was fun while it lasted. It's such a shame. I mean, like I've never. I mean, even Madden. Like Madden is trash for the most part, but at least Madden like gives the illusion that they're patching stuff and fixing stuff. Like SDS didn't even do that. Like they don't communicate with anybody, they don't reach out to anybody, especially this year. Last year they would talk immensely on TikTok about like their ballparks and stuff like that. Now they don't care. It's that's weird, man. Weird, weird, weird. It's what they do, bro. It's what these game companies do. They take your money and then like they got you. Welcome to anybody who's still here at the stream. I'm finishing up on the 1950s version of Memorial Stadium, which is going to bleed into the 60s, 70s, and 80s version. But one of the tricky things here is just to get the facade done for this. So feel free to drop by. I don't know who's still here. It's been a minute since I've been here.